Nice view, but I'm already pretty bored with it. Pity I don't have a file with me. Maybe I could pull them out of the wall and make a gun. You never know what might happen in prison. Maybe I could pull them out of the wall and make a gun. You never know what might happen in prison. I don't need it right now. What luxury. Once they sent me to a normal prison, I'll have to get by on a bucket. My arse hurts. I have to do a bit of moving. I really don't understand why there's only one pallet for the two of us. Officer, when will we get something to eat?
Stop your noise.
We're not making noise, we're hungry.
You have to wait.
So do you happen to have something to read at least, to kill the time?
Where do you think you are? This is a prison. You should get used to it.
Officer, I'm innocent. I'll be released tomorrow, for sure. And I can't bear being in a place like this.
All right, here you are. But keep quiet, otherwise I'll clamp down on you.
Thank you. The lock is on the other side, so escape through the door is impossible. They're old, but it doesn't matter. What? Brutal murder. What are the police concealing about Mad William's funeral? Why was the tomb door broken? What kind of a beast would tear the gravedigger's body? Damn. It was at the same cemetery where I met Brian. Hey pal, what did you do that there's such interest in you? I robbed a house, almost killed an old man, and nobody gives a damn about me.
Mind your own business. I won't be staying long.
Yeah, everybody thinks that, but they mostly end up in the clink.
You know nothing. I just print the papers, that's all. So let me be.
I see you're a working man. Sorry I disturbed you, printer. Under questioning, he didn't tell everything immediately. As they imprisoned him, he tried to look like the tough guy, but it seems he already realised where he is. I guess he's pretty scared. He wouldn't have spoken on his own accord. The policeman who questioned him must have blackmailed him somehow. You said you're a newspaper print worker, and I happen to have this copy of the local rag. There's a really interesting article here.
You can read?
Look, am I right or not? You're here because of the article.
Yeah? And what?
It's very well written. Is it true about the beast?
Sure it is. Every single word. The public has to know what's going on, although the police are blind.
Yeah, you're right. And when did it happen? 2 nights ago?
The date's there.
I was at the cemetery that night. It must have happened right after I left.
You should be glad you're here. These bars might stop him.
Who?
The white beast, who else? He's hungry as hell. If you were there, he knows it, and he's gonna get you. He'll sniff you out, trust me.
Not me.
Really? The whole police force is on alert, and the detective who was here doesn't leave the site either. Nobody can stop the white beast, trust me.
That's why nobody's questioning me. The police have other worries right now. Okay then. But how can I use the situation to my advantage? I was there that night, and I know something the police have no idea about. Maybe I could negotiate a shorter sentence with them. Now I just have to find out the detective's name. Hey, what's the name of the detective who questioned you? The one who's investigating the case?
I don't know, actually. He's new, but he didn't tell me his name, or I missed it.
Oh, I see. Thanks. I can't think of anything I could ask about now. I need to talk to the detective, but how am I supposed to tell the officer who to call when I don't even know his name? The lock is on the other. Oh, no way. It won't move. They're old, but it doesn't matter. Why was the tomb door broken? Damn. Excuse me, officer.
What is it this time?
In the newspaper, there's an article about what happened at the cemetery. I need to talk to the detective who's working on this case, but I don't know his name.
That's probably Detective Briscoe. Why do you want to talk to him?
Don't get me wrong, officer, but this is confidential. I'll only tell him.
That's not possible. I have to consider the matter first.
I won't tell you anything. And I guess the detective won't be happy to find out that you held back important information.
Oh, I'll call him. He's not here. I left him a message.
Pity.
You should be glad I have such goodwill. Now, be on with you.
I don't trust these kind of messages. I can't even be sure he really looked for the detective. I need to make sure Briscoe knows about it. You have to have a way with guards. I won't bother him now. Look, could you do me a favour?
Maybe.
Look, I'm sure they'll let you out tomorrow. Go find Detective Briscoe. I have to talk to him.
I think you're making a mistake by getting involved.
I thought you said the public must know the truth. This is the first time in my life the truth can help me achieve something, so I don't want to miss it, do you understand?
As you wish, but I warned you.
That's it. I can't do anything more than that. I'll catch a quick nap while I'm waiting to see how this turns out. In the evening, they took the printer away and he didn't come back. He's my only chance now. It's only my second night here, but I already hate this place. I'll go mad if I don't get out soon. Damn. What if the printer didn't lie? That nonsense. I'm going crazy because of the long wait. I won't fall asleep now. If he really comes for me, I'll have nowhere to hide in here. Hey, can anybody hear me? Open the door.
Why are you shouting?
Officer, thank God.
Don't you know what time it is? Midnight. Lie down and sleep.
I have to talk to the detective. It's important.
Briscoe shut himself in his office an hour ago, and he doesn't want to talk to anyone. I wouldn't be surprised if he shot himself after what's happened. You're not going to disturb him right now, is that clear?
Yeah, but by then it might be too late.
Tomorrow is another day. Now lie down and sleep or you'll feel my truncheon.
They let me die just like that. I wish they'd all shoot themselves dead. I hate policemen. Nobody cares about me. I'll just lie down. Who'll care if the bastard devours me? I hope it'll be really bloody, so everyone will vomit when they see my remains. Maybe there'll be someone feeling sorry for me, but I don't give a damn.
Get up. Somebody wants to talk to you.
Who is it?
Never you mind. I have to take you to interrogation. You'll get handcuffs, so don't try to do anything stupid.
I don't understand it either, Chief Inspector. It all happened so quickly. No, I am all right. I only have a bump on my head. But I don't think the journalist did it. I know how it looks, but if he had done it, he wouldn't have let me live. Yes, I understand. I'll find him. You can count on that. He must explain many things that could help us. I'm aware of that, and therefore I'm not going to disappoint you, sir. Right now, I'm going to question another witness. A man named Timothy Moore. I'll keep you well informed, sir. To put it in your own words, you won't have to read it in the newspapers. Goodbye. Enter.
Prisoner Timothy Moore at your command, sir.
Send him here. Take his handcuffs off and wait at the door. Please, sit down.
I'd prefer to stand if you don't mind. You know, I've been sitting for quite a long time now.
All right, as you wish. I'm not going to waste my time. So, what did you want to tell me?
Well, first of all, I'd like to know whether we can make a deal.
I don't negotiate with people like you.
Maybe not under normal circumstances, but now you don't have any other option. So, if the information I have will help you, I want a shorter sentence.
Is that what you want? All right. I promise I'll put in a good word for you with the judge. I can't promise anything more.
Okay, I'll trust you. I'll tell you exactly how everything happened. You'll learn why I went to the cemetery that night and what I saw there.
What a nice fairy tale. Can you prove it somehow?
My friend Brian is imprisoned here too. Ask him about Adieu Jack. He knows where you should look for him.
So you think that this Jack is behind all this? Why is he called Adieu?
I have no idea, but he was there with his gang. I'd heard him in the pub before, and then Brian and I ran away from him. I dragged the bench to the wall so I could climb over it.
Ah, that bench. That makes sense. May I see your shoes? Extraordinary. Your soles match one of my plaster casts. So you really were there.
I'm not lying, Detective. I'm really telling you the truth. I swear on my life.
All right. I will try to find this Jack. You can go back to your cell now.
Don't forget what you promised me.
Officer, escort the prisoner back to his cell. I don't need him anymore. Get up. I need to talk to you.
Do you want me to have a heart attack, Detective?
Calm down. We have adieu, Jack. Your accomplice cooperates with us willingly, too, but we now need a favor from both of you.
Go on.
Jack doesn't want to speak. We can't get a single word out of him. I want you to find out what happened at the cemetery after you ran away.
And how should I do that? Did you see the size of him?
Your transport to the prison will be here in an hour. You will all be together. You, Brian, and Jack. You will share the cell, so you'll have plenty of time to make him trust you. I'll come to see you tomorrow around noon. By that time, you should already know something.
Hopefully. But do you really think we should go out in this weather?
Yes, I do. And don't you dare do anything stupid. My entire career rests on you. I have no other choice. But as a reward, I can help to reduce your sentence. That is the only thing I can offer.
I accept, Detective.
They'll be here in an hour, so get ready. Enter. What do you want?
Bad news, sir. The prisoner's transport didn't arrive at the prison. We sent the patrol to find it, but they only found an empty coach. The prisoners have escaped.
What? When did it happen? How come I didn't know anything about this?
Chief Inspector Powell ordered so, sir. And one more thing, sir. The coachman and the guards were killed. They were strangled.
No, that cannot be true. So he already knows.
He will call you. I was instructed to tell you so that you can be ready for it, sir.
Thank you, officer. You can go now. So now it's all over. This is the end of my career.
It was horrible. 2 people had to die so that we could be free. I still can't get it out of my mind. Jack pretended to be in pain so the coachman stopped the coach. He killed him with his bare hands. I have no idea how he did it. After that, he took us to a place where we drank all night. At least I think so. I have a terrible headache, and I'm stiff. And the worst thing is that I don't have the slightest idea where I am. What is it now? Damn, this isn't funny. Help!
Shh! I'm trying to think.
Brian, what's up?
You can see it, can't you? Jack fooled us. He got us drunk and tied us up. It was hardly a difficult job.
But why did he do that?
I don't know, but if he comes back, I'll kill him, I promise.
Brian, How long have you been away?
I'm not sure. I have a terrible headache.
Have you figured something out?
Yeah. Move your legs slowly and pass me a candlestick.
What candlestick?
It's right next to your leg, idiot. Just do as I say and we'll get out of here. So move.
We'll get out of this. Brian will come up with a plan. I can't see it, but if Brian says it's there, then it's definitely there. I can't see it, but I can't see it. I can't see it, but if... We'll get out of this. I can't see it, but if Brian says it's there, then it's definitely there. I can't see it, but if Brian says it's there, then it's definitely there. We'll get out of it. We'll get out of... I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it, but if... I can't see it, but if Brian says it's there, then it's definitely there.
Damn!
What?
You screwed up. I can't reach it now.
It wasn't my fault.
Be quiet, somebody's coming. You bloody bastard.
Shut up! You shouldn't have set the police against me. And you shouldn't have been snooping around at the cemetery. Don't think I don't know about it.
You bastard. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to introduce you to somebody. He's called the Night Rider, and he doesn't like squealers, just like I don't either.
Stop your rambling and inject them. I want to see what it's going to do to them.
Shouldn't I rather kill him?
No.
As you wish.
Adieu, don't be stupid. We can talk about this. Just throw the needle away.
What have you done to him, you bastard? I'll kill you. Do you hear me?
You won't kill anybody. Go to hell.
Nice performance, adieu. It was quick, just as I like it. Now, take them someplace far away. To Gallows Hill, for instance, and bury them there.
Why so awkward? We can throw him in a canal.
No, there are policemen around the canal. They've already found the doctor. As I told you, you'll bury them under the gallows. They don't deserve anything else. And very deep. Understood?
Damn, I can't see anything. Open the thing. I don't want to end like this. You have to calm down, Tim. Just think. I'm in a coffin, that's for sure. So what'll I do now? Jesus, how shall I calm down? I just want to get out. You won't break your fist through it. You're no boxer, Tim. You have to think harder. It's all around. Is this some kind of a coffin lining or something? It absorbs sound so nobody can hear me shouting. If fists can't break it, nails will do. Ah, it's gone. But so are my nails. Ah, it hurts like hell. It won't move, but I won't give up. Not yet. It won't move, but you won't break your fist through it. You're no... If there's a yard of earth above me, then it's over. You won't break your fist through it. If there's a yard of... It won't move, but I won't give up. Not yet. You won't break your fist through it. If there's a yard of earth... It won't move, but I won't give up. Not yet. It won't move, but I won't give up. Not yet. It won't move, but I won't give up. Not yet. It won't move, but I won't... If there's a yard of earth... You won't break your fist through it. You're no boxer, Tim.
Hey! Hey!
What the hell was that?
I lost several nails. I think I'm bleeding. I have to save oxygen, if it's worth it at all. You won't break your fist through it. It's getting loose. Oh my God, I'm alive. He must have woken up just like me. He tried to get out but failed. I should be lying there, not him. If only I was faster. If only I did something back there in the damn theatre. I can't leave him here just like that. I'll go and find a priest. I'm sure Brian would wish it so. Forgive me, my friend. It shouldn't have ended like this. I swear on your grave that Adieu Jack will pay for this. Adieu smokes too much. He wraps his cigarettes in the theatre leaflet. If it's from the abandoned theatre, then it might be a clue. The leaflet isn't complete. I need to ask one of the locals. I'll never find the theatre by myself. One stinking egg. What good luck. I'll go and find a priest. That's the last thing I can do for my friend. I know this place. I'll try to find the priest. Good evening.
Perhaps you did not notice, young man, but it is too late. Our doors are closed.
But I need something. It's urgent.
Try again tomorrow.
A friend of mine died today, and I would like to arrange at least a slightly normal funeral for him. Could you come with me?
What? Now, in the middle of the night? Where?
It's not far from the town. He's in a pit under the gallows.
But it is a pure nonsense. What are you thinking? This is not the way funerals are arranged. And furthermore, the earth under the gallows is not sanctified. Only murderers and suicides lie up there.
He wasn't a suicide. He was a decent man who never harmed anybody. He didn't deserve such an indignant end.
It is not possible. I am sorry. It is too late.
It's never too late for a good deed.
I am not a fool. I am not going anywhere with you. Do you understand?
I swear I don't want anything else. Just the funeral.
As I already said, if you need help, I can arrange it, but not this way. Bring the body. We will complete all the necessary forms, and then we shall see.
Can we do something else? Give me something I can put in his coffin. A crucifix or something. I don't want him to end up in a hole just like a dog.
This is insane. I am seriously considering calling the police.
That's not necessary. Just forget I was ever here. I won't try anything as long as the priest's here. I won't try anything as long as the priest's here. He doesn't take his eyes off the donation box. Stubborn old man. I have to manage without him. I'm not sure what to do with it. I used to go to churches only to steal. When I was a kid, I used to believe it was somehow enchanted. Even today, I still don't know what to think about it. I'll improve it a bit. Me and Brian used to do this to distract the priest's attention while we were robbing the donation box. good old days. Oh, God, what an awful stench. Oh, God.
Perhaps I did not express myself clearly. Could you leave, please?
Just calm down, okay? God, this place stinks like a sewer. When was the last time you changed the holy water?
What are you talking about?
You can't smell it. The holy water's spoiled. It's almost impossible to breathe in here.
It is not possible. What a stench! And I didn't notice it before. I must get rid of it immediately.
Just go. I'll keep an eye on the place. If I died, Brian would do anything he could to make sure that I had peace. I'll take this thing and put it in his coffin. It's the least I can do. Goodbye, my friend. I'll miss you like hell. I swear on your grave that Adieu Jack would pay for this. Forgive me, my friend. It shouldn't have ended like this. Forgive me, my friend. I can't tell where exactly the theatre is. One of the locals might know. Who'd go there in such weather? Who'd go there in such weather?
Go away, or I'll release the dog.
Emily, you have no dog.
Who's there?
The poor chap to whom you provided clothes and who then ran to the pub. Are you still angry?
Oh my God, Tim. Wait a second, I'll open the door.
What a surprise. I thought I'd never see you again.
Hi, Emily. I'm sorry I couldn't come earlier.
You were arrested, I know.
What a smart girl you are.
Sure I am.
So you're not angry anymore?
No. I know the girl who's working at the Salted Cheek. I heard you helped her, and I'm very grateful for that.
How grateful?
You can stay here if you want, but don't expect anything more from me.
You haven't changed at all, Emily. But thanks for letting me stay at least. You're a fantastic girl. There's definitely something about that girl. When I see her, I realize something has changed. I have changed. Emily, do you remember my pal? I was supposed to meet him in a pub.
Not really. What was his name?
Brian. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Oh, Tim, I'm really sorry.
Me too. Listen, Emily, I want to find his murderer. But all I have is this. Do you happen to know where this theatre is? It's been closed for a couple of years.
Don't be a fool, Tim. Leave it up to the police.
No, I can't. Will you help me?
All right, then. I know where it is. You have to go to the main square. Then head north. It'll lead you to where you need to go. You can't miss it. It's the oldest building in the district. Nobody goes there.
Thank you, Emily. For me as well as for Brian.
Just promise me you won't screw up, Tim.
I've finished with screw-ups. I promise. Blasted, somebody got ahead of me. I have to follow him quickly. Where's he gone to? My God, isn't that the bastard who beat me up in the pub? Yeah, it's him. He was surprised from behind. Enjoy the eternal dreams. Everybody who was at the cemetery that night is dead. I'm the only one left, but nobody knows I'm still alive. He has nothing that could be useful. Damn, he must have had a hidden boat. I'll go ahead and see how far I can get by foot. For a long time I was guided by the light he probably had fastened on his boat. After it got lost in the distance, I wanted to give up. Yet I went on. Almost mad with fear, I was blindly running about, but I kept going as far as I could. I can't go any further. Damn. I'll go back. This is useless. This is the end. I have to go back. Oh, it's dividing into 3 tunnels. There are too many escape routes. He has something at...
At last, Mr. Moore. Are you surprised to see me?
Oh, damn.
I'm not going to arrest you, Mr. Moore. I could have done that back there in the church. You aren't careful enough.
So, what do you want from me?
I've come to settle the debt.
I don't owe you anything.
Yes, you do. We made a deal, but you betrayed me. You escaped and murdered You don't belong in jail, Mr. Moore. You'll end up on the gallows.
Jack did it. We couldn't do anything.
Stop the lies. Are you going to tell me the old man's death was also Jack's work? You killed him just because he woke up while you were robbing his vault. You're nothing but a murderer to me.
Wait a minute, this must be a mistake. The old man was alive. I promise.
This is going nowhere. We'll leave it for now.
What are you going to do?
I thought I could simply shoot your kneecaps and leave. Where's your friend?
Brian's dead. I was chasing Jack to avenge his death.
And you succeeded, as I can see.
No, I didn't do that.
Still the same song.
Jack tricked us. He got us drunk, then he tied us up and then brought some stranger in. He called himself the Night Rider or something like that. He told Jack to get rid of us, and from that point on, I can't remember anything. I woke up in a coffin. Brian wasn't so lucky.
I've never heard of any Night Rider.
I don't give a damn, do you understand? I just want to find the bastard and slug it out with him. If you really want to put me back in jail, then you'd be better shooting me dead.
Just to make it clear, Mr. Moore, first of all, I'm not a policeman any longer. And another point, we probably have a common enemy. I wouldn't do such a thing under normal circumstances, and yes, I would kill you, but things have changed. If you want to find that person, I might help you. Think about it. Now get out. The police officers will be here shortly.
I don't trust you. They're waiting for me outside.
There are only the two of us here. Now go. We'll meet in the church, and we can discuss the rest later.
You're crazy.
Yes, I am. I've come here to kill you, but I am offering you an alliance instead. I must have gone mad.
Jack stole it from his murderer. Unlike Brian, he had the chance to fight till the end. I must have gone crazy, ganging up with a policeman. I should slip away before it's too late.
Did anybody follow you, Mr. Moore?
I don't think so.
So you see, I keep my word. Not the police nor anybody else knows that you are here.
Okay, so let's presume that's true. What do you want from me?
Because of you, I have been suspended and will stand trial. Yet, unlike you, I am not facing the death penalty.
Look, I don't negotiate with police. I can handle my own problems.
I think your only chance is to disappear. What would you say to a voyage and starting a new life in America? I can arrange it so you won't have to travel as a stowaway.
You'll get a ticket for me?
Only on the condition that you help me solve my problem.
Sounds fair. But how can I be sure you're not playing tricks?
To be honest, Mr. Moore, I'd be delighted never to set eyes on you again. On the other side of the ocean, you can do whatever you want. It won't be my problem. To put it bluntly, I'll get rid of you faster this way than if I put you on trial and waited for your execution.
Fine. But let me make one thing clear. I'm not some sort of police dog.
And I am not a policeman anymore.
So many people have died. Why?
Let me start from the beginning. The gravedigger was the first one. He probably just happened to be in the wrong place. Then it was Sir William's doctor. He stayed at the cemetery and saw something he was not supposed to see. The tailor's death is not clear yet. Maybe it has nothing to do with anything at all. And finally, adieu Jack and his hefty fellow. They both were troublesome witnesses, so their deaths make sense.
You forgot Brian.
Certainly. Somebody is systematically getting rid of all the witnesses.
And what about the tailor?
As I already said, maybe he has nothing to do with it. I would like to ask a journalist about him, but I'll have to do that later.
Could Sir William have done all that? Do you think he's a vampire or something?
Definitely not. His reputation is nothing but a fabrication by local newspapers. There's nothing more to it. It was only bad luck he was buried alive because of an unfortunate coincidence.
What? But it's impossible. I was also...
Everything is possible. What did you want to say?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Go on.
There is nothing more. Now we have one chance. We have to find Sir William's body or find out what happened to him.
I can't get the Night Rider out of my mind. He looked dangerous.
Could you recognize him?
I'm afraid I couldn't. I didn't see his face.
Where was the last time you saw him?
I tried to pursue the bastard, but he escaped through the canal.
Would you be able to recognize the place where you lost him on a map of the canalway?
It would be useless. I lost him just before the crossing, so he could be anywhere.
Well, there is nothing we can do then.
You should know what happened with the owner of the house we were robbing. Brian didn't kill him.
I am not going to discuss this with you right now. We have another case to solve.
But I just want to explain.
There's nothing to explain, and that is enough on this matter for now.
I found this among Jack's stuff. That's what led me to the theatre. It might interest you.
It rings a bell. That's it.
What?
The cigarette. I've been wondering for a long time who smokes cigarettes wrapped in a leaflet.
It was definitely adieu, Jack.
Yes, now it is perfectly clear. However, this means he had been waiting for someone at the cemetery gate before he robbed the tomb. Someone must have hired him.
The Night Rider? The man I saw at the canal?
I think it is more than certain. That is an important lead, Mr. Moore. All clues point to a single person. The problem is, we have no idea who that could be.
You just reminded me of something. Is it possible to find out who it belonged to?
Where did you find it?
Jack was holding it. I think he ripped it off the Night Rider's face.
And you are telling me this now?
How could I know it was so important?
Give it to me. Indian silk. Damn, that changes the whole situation.
I don't get it.
Mr. Moore, I'll need your help.
What kind of help? Do you want me to kill someone?
No, I want you to get into the tailor's workshop at Wilson Street somehow. I need you to bring me the account book. I doubt it is still there, but we have to try it at least.
And that's it? You can get it yourself.
Trust me. It is important. Now go.
Master Detective thinks it's very easy, but it's me again who has to do all the dirty work. And if there's somebody inside waiting with a knife, I'll meet Brian sooner than I'd like to. So let's do the damn job.
If I may say so, I'm not sure that sending the boy there was the right step.
Don't get sentimental over him, Father. He's not a boy. He's a thief and a murderer.
But you are cooperating with him in any case.
I have to. Otherwise, I'd have to shoot him dead or send him to the gallows.
You should take into account that he might flee or end up just like our poor Mr. Talbot.
Yes, I realize there is such a risk, but I have no other choice.
If you just went with him.
I can't, Father. I'm compromised. In that workshop, I was knocked unconscious, and a picture was taken of me with a corpse. I find it hard, but I cannot go back there.
So we can only pray that the boy will accomplish his mission.
There's a pretty big mess in the workshop. I think somebody's been searching for the same thing I was.
And you haven't.
I'm more experienced and talented, you know. I have it here. The account book at your request, Mr. Briscoe.
I will take a look at it now, Mr. Moore. Father Mulcahy has very kindly offered us sanctuary.
I wouldn't have expected that, but thanks. And if you find anything out, let me know. I really wonder if it was useful. I've always loathed police informers. Cooperating with the police is as bad as murder. But when I see how eagerly this detective is working, I'm glad we're in this together. He even bought a map of the sewers, and we found the place where I had lost the Night Rider. If we knew where he went, then we could find his hideout. Briscoe came out with something again. He read through a notebook and looked really assertive. I'm sure he's found something. So tell me, Detective, what did you find out?
The account book really helped me. Have you ever heard of Lord Gismond?
No, I'm not from around here.
Neither am I. Father Mulcahy helped me with it. Lord Gismond is an old oddity. He travels out. Sometimes he disappears for several months, and when he comes back, he shocks the locals with a new eccentricity. For instance, he goes around wearing bizarre masks. They tolerate him only because he is very rich and old.
He probably went crazy due to his money. I hate people like that. But why are we talking about him?
I found his name in the account book and in Sir William's diary. They had several appointments together. Lord Gismond bought grounds from him for more than reasonable prices.
He definitely didn't care how much he paid. He's rich enough.
Nor did he care for the grounds. Maybe he just wanted to buy Sir William's favour.
But isn't it strange? Why would the old man need him? I can think of only one reason, but it's pretty perverse.
Only as perverse as it is to tame the local legend and introduce him to the town's elite.
Oh, I see. But how's that related to the Night Rider and all the murders?
I don't know yet, but the location of Gizman's mansion is very interesting. It's located near the place where you lost sight of the Night Rider.
That would be too lucky a coincidence. But an old man couldn't do that. You saw what he did to Jack, didn't you?
I don't claim Lord Gizman did it. It could have been Sir William. His body has not been found, and remember what I already told you? He was buried alive. Who knows how it changes a person? I cannot imagine it, but I believe such an experience would scar any normal man.
Probably, yes, but how should I know? He was probably never really normal anyway.
Well, yes, all those defamations and stories about his past. He just might be the murderer. I thought of it before, but it seemed too improbable to me. Yet now I think it is more than certain. We have to check it out.
Yeah, you mean I have to check it out?
Exactly. I will get a boat and we'll meet at the canal crossroad in an hour.
The same canals again. That'll be exciting. I'm not sure what to do with it. It's fresh. The priest must have changed it. The writing on the donation box says, Father Mulcahy thanks the generous donors. He must be the local churchman or something. What if the police are there? I can't risk it. I should find the priest. When he refused to help me bury Brian, he might at least show me a safe way to the canal. Father Mulcahy, are you there? I need to talk to you. Old codger. He pretends he can't hear me, but I know he can. I have to figure out how to elicit him. I could slam the door. The priest will think I left and he might come out.
Ah, you are still here. I wanted to lock the entrance.
Wait, Father Mulcahy. I need to talk to you.
If it is so important.
You don't like me, do you? What is it they say? Love your fellow man. I guess I'm not your fellow man.
You are wrong.
You tell me. Why didn't you come when I was calling you?
Shouting is not allowed in the church, nor is stealing.
You're one to talk. My friend was murdered and you don't care.
You shall be grateful I allowed you to stay here, although I regret it.
Show me how I can get into the sewers and you'll never see me again. That's what you want, isn't it?
If I help you, then it is only on account of Detective Briscoe. Unlike you, he is a decent man.
Oh yeah, sure. All policemen are saints and will go to heaven.
Follow me. The nearest passage is through the toilet in the cellar. You should not quarrel.
What did he mean? The passage through the latrine wasn't as bad as the following hour of wandering around the sewers. I almost gave up hope I'd ever find it, when suddenly I heard the familiar sound of water.
You are late.
I couldn't go through the theatre. I took another way and strayed for a while.
All right. The main thing is that you are here.
Listen, I was thinking it through and I still don't understand. What do you need me for? Call your colleagues and it'll be over.
I could have expected this. If you flinch now, I'll cancel our deal.
But I don't want to go there. I'm no madman, you know. What do you expect me to do? Do you think I'll jump into that stinking canal, find the lunatic, and record his footprints? And then bring them to you on a silver platter? This is your job, detective.
Please, calm down. Nobody wants you to do such things. I just need to be sure we are following the correct lead. I can't afford to make another mistake.
And I can't afford to die in the stinking canal.
So you prefer to go to jail and become a galley slave? Make up your mind quickly. I don't have time to waste.
This isn't a choice you're offering me, detective, and you know it.
Just stop shouting and get on the boat. You will go through tunnel A, look for a hidden dock. The Night Rider uses canals as an escape route. Therefore, there must be a place where he hides his boat.
And then?
Try to get in. Then come back and tell me what you saw. That is all I want.
Just to make this clear, this is the last task I'm doing for you.
That will depend on what you bring back. Good luck, Mr. Muller.
Priggish man. He left all the dirty work to me. It's impossible to go further by foot. The detective thinks the Night Rider went this way. The mansion of the rich lord should be somewhere in this direction. I'm not going there. I have a boat. It doesn't look very solid. Nobody has stepped on it for years, I guess. This is a good rope. It could be a bit longer, but it would be enough for strangling someone. If it was so easy, I'd be far away from here. I owe it to Brian, and on top of that, I need the detective to get me the boat ticket. Let's do it. Although the tunnel wasn't too wide, now and then it was pretty easy to row. Thanks to that, I sailed quite fast, and after some time got into a calmer waterway. But there was no trace of a dock, and once a chilly wind blew through the sewers. It could have either been the freezing touch of death, or an escape from the underground was near. I found it. I did it. This is an ideal place. I'll take a look upstairs. If the detective's right, then there should be a noble lord's mansion. It's too early for this. I have to be careful. No one must know I'm here. I can see inside through the crack. There's probably an ordinary latch, but that shouldn't be a problem. I can manage, but I've got to lift it somehow. There's a crack in the door, but it's not wide enough for my fingers. It's rusty. It'll fall apart. I don't need it right now. It's nothing special, but at least I could flatten myself against the wall. I can see inside through the crack. There's probably an ordinary latch, but that shouldn't be a problem. Just a bit further. Somebody's up there. I can hear a melody. Someone went to great pains to hide it. I don't know what's behind the wall, but someone obviously doesn't want it to get out. Is it blood?
What does it mean?
I will find out, sir.
Where did it come from?
I think it came from the cellar, sir.
Go and take a look around in there.
Damn, somebody's coming.
There's nobody here, sir.
I can see.
Maybe it was just a rat.
Go and have a look downstairs. I want certainty.
As you wish, sir. Not a soul in there, sir. You don't have to worry.
But I do worry. So open this thing. I want to be sure our friend is all right. Good. That's enough. Let it be and follow me. Light the fire and bring me some brandy. I am chilled to the bone.
That was him, the Night Rider. This may be important. I have to find out what's going on. It's nothing special. Just a minute. If I haven't misheard, then there should be another room somewhere. What did they say about a friend? Nothing happened. It's just a piece of old junk. I'd say it was a bit higher just a minute ago. Something occurred to me. Isn't the rope lower now? Incredible. How come I didn't notice the cover before? God, what a smell. How could anybody bear it? Strange. They left his ring here. He doesn't need it now anyway. They're coming back. Damn. This isn't for me. If they gave him that to drink, then it's no surprise he's dead. I think I've already seen enough. I'll be glad if I get back to the church. I don't want to end up like him. I don't want to go there. A gypsy fortune teller foretold I'd freeze to death.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Something is wrong, sir. The door to the sewer was open, but I'm sure I closed it yesterday.
You idiot! Don't you understand I cannot take risks like this? Go down immediately! Take this for the rats!
If they find me, it's over. Where can I hide round here? They're here.
Can you tell me who left the cover open?
It wasn't me. Somebody's inside.
So stop idling around and get inside, you dimwit!
Maybe you should go back upstairs.
Nonsense! I want to see the intruder, and you will kill him when I tell you.
I'm trapped. This is the end.
If somebody was here, he's gone, sir.
Are you sure? What about the cooling chamber?
It's locked, sir. Even an idiot wouldn't shut himself inside willingly.
Stop being so insolent and think. Who was it?
I have no idea. Everybody involved is dead, as you commanded.
Still, the journalist and the detective remain. Are you sure it was one of them who disturbed you back there in the theater?
It couldn't be anybody else, sir. Don't worry. I destroyed all connections leading to you.
You forgot about the tailor's account book.
If I didn't find it, nobody else will. What will we do with those 2 runs? Shall I take care of them?
No. Detective Briscoe is completely harmless after the complete drama you laid out for him. And the police will take care of the journalist. They'll suspect him of the gravedigger's murder. Everything has turned out just as we wanted.
Yet somebody was here.
Yes, you're right, but we are finished here anyway. Take another look around and then you can start packing our suitcases.
Just one more question. What are we going to do with our guest?
Oh yes, we cannot leave him here. If they found him, all our work would be for nothing.
I can bury him on Gallows Hill. Nobody will ever look for him there.
Delightful idea. So take care of him as well. But first, our suitcases.
not sure whether I can pick it up. It won't move, but warm urine might melt the ice. Nature's not calling me right now. I don't care about these seeds as much as about the salt. I don't need flowers. I'd be lying if I said I knew what these are for. In better districts, sidewalks are salted so the ground doesn't freeze. Maybe it could work here as well. I don't want to touch it. It might blow up by accident and I could give it all up. I don't know how, but it's producing a coolant. It's so cold it hurts. I can't get it. It's stuck in the ice. I could wait for ages. What I really need is brute force. But how am I going to do that? I'm not going to risk losing my arms. I need them for stealing. If I tried to reach out for it, the coolant would turn my arms into icicles. I see it's working. If they find me, I'll have the chance to experience how sharp it is. I won't get it out just like that. I must think up something else. It's stuck deep in the frozen meat. I'd need dynamite for that. I hope nobody heard me. I can try it with my sleeve. Now it shouldn't be a problem. This wasn't smart. I can't pull it out now. How could I know it'll stick in there? I'm not a butcher. I'll try to salt it. Maybe it'll ease off. Oh, that was close, but I did it. I almost gave up hope it would work. It must be possible to open it somehow. I hope I tied it tightly. I almost can't feel my fingers. This is the last try. I can't feel my fingers. Great. The rope saved me. I'll keep it for a while, but I won't need the hook anymore. I don't want to end up like him. I think I've already seen enough. My God, if I survive this, I promise I'll never steal again. God, what should I do now? He's following me. I'm getting out. God, what should I do now? He's following me. One spike will be enough. God, what should I do now? He's following me. It's my only chance. A night rider. Oh, good. I killed Brian's murderer. I'm not such a fool. Maybe he's just pretending and waiting for me to stoop down. He's really dead. I'm not such a fool. I'll return to the church. I hope the detective keeps his word. I was thinking of many things on my way back. The poison Jack injected Brian and me with came from Lord Gismond and his servant's lab. It was supposed to arrange a cruel death for us. A mad servant of a mad master. Pity he died so quickly. But the old man's turn will come soon as well. The detective will take care of it. And I'll finally have time to take care of Emily. You sent me into the lion's den, detective.
So you found?
I think so. It was even worse than in your jail.
That was a risk I was willing to take.
Yeah, but I wasn't. If I'd known the Night Rider was going to attack me with a pistol in his hand, I'd never have stepped onto the boat.
The Night Rider?
I'm telling you, I stuck my nose into a wasp's nest and I almost lost it. Luckily, I've the experience to take care of a murderer.
Am I to believe that you killed the Night Rider? Neither Adieu Jack nor his dog's body managed it, and they were real killers, Mr. Moore. Stop pulling my leg.
I wasn't just fooling around in the canal. I was there. But why should I tell you about it? Send a patrol there, you'll see.
I just hope you are not trying to trick me, Mr. Moore. You could regret it. Now let me think. But don't go anywhere. I want you to stay within my sight.
Well, thanks for trusting me. I don't know what he wants from me. If I'd known he'd horse about like that, I'd have brought him the Night Rider's head on a silver tray. You don't trust me, do you? After all I've done for you, you still don't trust me.
It's nothing personal. I don't have experience in cooperating under such circumstances. That is why I have to think through every single step in order to avoid mistakes.
I'd say that you don't know what to do right now. Maybe this'll help. I took it from some poor devil who'd been left to die of hunger.
What? This is impossible. I know this ring. You are a genius, Moore. Do you realize who you found? Sir William himself. And you are telling me this now?
Hold on. How was I supposed to know the name of a corpse in a cellar?
So he is dead. Well, we know how to deal with that. I'll take it to the prosecutor and bring assistance. A diamond I found in the tomb is hidden in my vault. It definitely fits the ring and will be indisputable proof that I'm right. Thank you, Moore. I never really believed you would manage, but you did.
So what happens now?
Hide somewhere, at least until tomorrow evening. I'm sure that Father will carry you.
It's not necessary. I'll wait in the laundry near the dock. I have an acquaintance there.
All right. We'll meet tomorrow evening. If everything goes as it should, Lord Gismond will be in prison by then, and I will have the tickets for you.
Be careful with that bastard. And, by the way, I didn't lie about the Night Rider. You can find him in the canal with a broken skull. At least you don't have to worry about him anymore.
I didn't hear this.
Finally, it's over. I can't believe it was so easy. Several hours later, I was lying by the fireplace in the laundry and thinking of that poor man in chains. I'd never have guessed it was Sir William himself. He really didn't look like a beast. His face was pale and distorted, that's true. But I thought that's how all the dead looked. The horror makes my flesh creep. What time is it? The detective should already be here. Why am I suddenly so nervous? Oh, at last, knocking on the door. The agreed signal. I'm going out. I hope you have good news for me. How did it go?
Lord Gismond is dead. He found out we're after him and he killed himself.
Bastard. I wanted to see him hang.
The worst thing is he avoided the trial. The whole incident will be silently put aside and everything will go on as it did before.
Maybe it's better this way. The chain of murders had no end. Do you know why he did it?
I can only guess. Sir William and Lord Gismond had an almost identical abnormality. It seems they both suffered from the same rare disease that causes heightened sensitivity to light and deformed teeth.
But that's hardly the reason why they kidnapped him.
Quite the contrary. We found his notes, and also the most remarkable collection of flowers and poisons. Most of them from the Orient, where Lord Gismond spent a great deal of time.
That's true. The cooling chamber was full of things like that. What did he need them for?
As far as I know, he was seeking medicine for his disease, but he was afraid the potions might kill him. He was probably looking for somebody on whom to experiment.
I see. And that somebody would have to have the same disease.
Yet Sir William was not his sole experimental subject. In the walled-up chamber we found other bodies, all of them in an advanced state of decay.
The walled-up door. I knew there was something odd about it.
That unknown disease must be unique if he had to seek out nobility. When his last prisoner died, he had no other choice than to plan Sir William's kidnap.
That was ingenious. He almost got away with it. No one would have known Sir William's coffin was empty.
I still don't know how he managed to fake his death, but all the other murders must be related to that. The dirty work was the servant's job. His task was probably to get rid of all the witnesses.
And he almost succeeded. But now, it's over.
Not quite. We searched the cellar and found Sir William's body and plenty of other evidence. But the servant is missing.
What? The Night Rider is alive?
Exactly. Or his body was flushed away through the canals. It would be best if you board the first ship. It leaves tonight before midnight. Here are your tickets.
Detective, I still don't get it. The Night Rider was a faithful servant to his master. If he survived, he definitely wouldn't leave Lord Gismund without protection.
Perhaps he came too late. When he found out his master had poisoned himself, he fled.
Poisoned? And what did he drink? Aren't you going to order an autopsy or something?
No, the authorities would never allow it, so we will never find it out. Does it matter?
I don't know. Where is he now?
His body was taken to a secret place and buried without a funeral.
Funeral? That's it. The poison wasn't poison at all. Do you know what I mean? We have to get to him immediately.
Have you gone mad, Moore? Every single policeman is looking for you.
You're not listening to me. Lord Gismund is alive. He played the same trick on you as with Sir William.
How did you find it out?
You wouldn't believe me. But the Night Rider will dig him up and everything will start again unless we intervene.
Leave it to me. Board the ship and be careful. They have your description, so keep yourself hidden.
As you wish, Detective. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Moore.
I have a strange feeling this isn't our last meeting anyway. If it's possible, I'd like to forget it all. Simply start a new life. Yeah, that would be great.
Show me your identification papers, sir.
Everything will be okay. The detective will help me out of this. What's taken him so long? He should already be here.
We have a message for you. You shouldn't have escaped from prison and killed policemen, you scum.